Hello everyone. My capture card is flipping out, so I might have to restart my computer. Oh, I'm also doubling. That's an easy fix, but capture card flipping out, maybe not quite so easy. Because it looks like this, which isn't ideal. So let me try a couple other things here. How are you guys doing? Glad you guys are excited. I'm excited to get back to playing it too. Really having a good time with the game so far. I feel like Nintendo could take Donkey Kong in a more mature direction. Almost like a King Kong style action game where you scale skyscrapers, battle the military, defend your island from human exploitation. Sounds interesting. When Nintendo have tried to do, I guess, not really Nintendo. I associate the franchises with Nintendo, but I suppose Bomberman is Hudson. But there was a time in like the 64 era that there was a lot of trying to take these like cartoony, kid-friendly franchises darker, and they didn't usually work out. I can't think of a single instance where it did. There probably are, but I can't think of any. Although I am curious to play that new Pac-Man game. I think that's out, right? Like Grimdark Pac-Man. I wonder how that is. Has anyone played that? Thanks for stopping by, Veronica. Doing pretty good today. Nintendo never grew up with you. I mean, for me, like, I have other games for that, you know? Sometimes I'm in the mood to play a gleeful, colorful, cartoony sort of thing. Like, if I'm in the mood for Dark Souls, I can play Dark Souls. But Nintendo's really good at what they do. So let them cook, as the kids say. Close out of that. Glad they're putting the entire Final Fantasy VII Remake on Switch too. From what I've seen, the game runs well. I've heard that it takes up like a third of the console's space, is kind of the only like downside to it. But I've heard that it runs well. But it's nice that the Switch 2 can run that. Is ReZero Season 3 or Dr. Stone Season 4 coming anytime soon? It's not on the schedule for this month. But I am ready and open to get that on the schedule whenever we can. I am excited for both of those things. I can close that. Close that. All right, that's all that closed, and it's still not working. I unplugged and replugged the cables. I stopped and started the capture. So I think I'm gonna have to restart my computer, which means stream's gonna go down for a second. But I will be back one way or another. So I will see you guys in a second. Let me put this in both chats so people know that I'm not abandoning them.